Tell me like in bad weather, so do we want to tonight or what?
Probably tomorrow.
Okay.
Three of the of Her Majesty, Sumayya, Count of Artemisia. You have Her Majesty's leave to make yourselves comfortable. One quick announcement. Today, while we were here, Artemisia grew slightly larger. Michelle has upon your and her husband. Her Majesty calls before her Gwenevere, Crown Princess.
To crown you, Gwenevere, Queen of Artemisia. Please rise. Call forth your king and reign with honor, grace, and beauty. Thank you. Long live the Queen!
Long live the Queen!
Sir Fish, Law Speaker, bring forward the king. Gwenevere Queen, I am Matt Fisker Halfday, Law Speaker, tasked by you to make sure the laws are followed. You laid claims today. You have called forth your king. Behold, Floki Whitebeard again walks these lands. So all may know, by the law, Floki took the field of battle and won the rights of succession. By the law, Gwenevere Queen, Floki King, have due, just, and uncontestable claim to these thrones. And once again, my queen, deliver the law into your hands, into the hands of the king.
king, living queen, before you seek this throne, you must keep your oath to the kingdom. Bring forth King's justice.
It was the custom to have a ring that was sacred and used for the purpose of swearing of oaths. We swear our oath upon this sword and these rings, so that all who see these rings shall know that we are in fealty to this kingdom. This day do we, Floki,
and Gwenevere,
Swear fealty to the kingdom and the populace.
swear fealty to the kingdom and the populace of Artemisia. We shall rule well, we shall rule justly, and protect these lands, so these crowns no longer sit our heads. So say we, Floki,
and Gwenevere.
Artemisia, your king and queen, and herein opens the court of their majesties, Floki and Gwenevere. You have their majesties' leave to make yourself comfortable. Their majesties call before them their landed baronage.
King of Artemisia, under whom I offer honor and loyalty,
And such support
as it is in my power to give,
while ruling their lands
justly.
These things do I swear
By this sword,
and by my honor.
so say I, O King of Artemisia.
and we, Floki,
And Gwenevere,
hear this oath and we return it in time. You have our oath to protect you and your lands, to keep you in our safe, good care, to have you entrusted with the lands that you rule on our behalf. You have our trust, you have our respect, and you have our very good hopes for continuing.
Her Majesty's called before them all officers of the kingdom. Render homage to my sovereign.
Render homage to my sovereign.
The king and the crown of the Kingdom of Artemisia. I do swear an oath of service.
I do swear an oath of service
To our crown and kingdom.
to our crown and kingdom.
I will endeavor to my greatest ability
And I will endeavor to my greatest ability
in the execution of my office.
in the execution of my office.
So say I.
So say I, Dr. Ormstein.
And we, Floki, hear and accept this oath of service. You have our support and our trust. And it is to you the ability to run our kingdom efficiently the rest of our reign. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Their Majesties call before them all peers of the kingdom, all royal peers of the kingdom, and all members of the populace wishing to swear fealty.
No, you're
Place your hand on someone.
no, thank you. He's yours.
Do you want to swear fealty? If you swear it twice, it cancels out.
Don't think that's not how it works.
Pretty sure. Touch the sword of state. For the rest of you, touch somebody who's touching 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 somebody.
Conga line.
Hello, my ladies. Please repeat this oath after me. This day do I. A citizen of Artemisia. Render homage and fealty. To the crown and kingdom of Artemisia. This I do swear. By this sword. And by my honor. So say I.
And we, Floki,
And we, Gwenevere.
hear this oath and accept it, and we give you our oath of fealty in kind, to give you support, to give you protection, to be your liege and lord and lady, and in all things represent Artemisia with honor, with fortitude, gratitude, and love. Thank you all.
There's a door out that way.
Majesty, recently returned from the dead as you are,
Time for a beer.
As you said early this morning from the grave, you shall only be around till the harvest.
True. My time here is short.
So we will have to find heirs.
We will have to find heirs as soon as possible. Make sure the throne stays secure.
Perhaps April.
Perhaps April. Perhaps the 20th of April.
He's not watching me right now anyways.
Say in the Shire of Coatia.
That's a great idea. We need that?
I think we can do that. Let's do that.
Okay. Well, we'll need entrance.
We will need entrance. Yes, we will. And entrance should write us a missive. If it is your intent to enter the Crown Tournament, to be selected for our heirs, we ask that you submit a letter in hard copy and or via the electronic mail before, I believe, March 30th. March 30th is the deadline for letters to enter Crown Tournament. We will not be accepting any letters that are postmarked later than the 30th or that are received via email after the 30th. We are also requiring, this is requiring, that if you enter Crown, that your consort be present. We don't mean to be really sticklers about it, but the truth is that it's an easy day to be there. There are many hard days after winning that tournament. And if your consort has difficulty attending that day, we believe that they may have difficulty for the rest of the race. So we ask for that. If you need to make arrangements prior to submitting a letter so that you can meet that qualification, we ask that you do so. But to just bear that in mind, we're not going to spring that on everybody at the last minute. So consider.
So we are going to have an extended time for Bard of Artemisia. We are going to have the King's Road be where we're going to have the finals. The finals, you have semifinals all the way up to Friday, and then we'll pick 3. And then we will perform in Grand Court that Saturday at King's Road.
King's Road is in the barony of Bronzehelm. So yes, we'll have the final verdict will be that Friday evening. We'll have the top 3, and as Her Majesty said, we'll have them to be in Grand Court, the final 3. You may compete before then if you want to enter at any time prior to that time. You're welcome to do so. Again, just let us know and let our current bard, Tiri, know that you will be entering as well.
And this is a tryout of the format, just to see if we can extend it a little bit longer to really spend some time, due time, of telling the stories of Artemisia and having it where that bard would have the word for the full year. So this is just an experiment to see how it goes and how people like it, and then we'll once we get heirs, we will consider making it more official.
Her Majesty called before them Yuri the Yakslapper and Sumayya bin Suleiman. Their Majesties also call now all ladies of the Rose to join them.
one of the first people that I met and I got to serve while she was Baroness. It has been a dream come true to see her and serve for her as crown. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. And I would love to have it where we recognize you as a Lady of Rose.
I could not think of a lady more ready to join this order, more deserving to join this order, and more perfect.
Hey.
Sorry, didn't mean to break her.
Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to recognize them. As you are a member of this order, we mostly appreciate your words and we absolutely accept this woman into our order. They are without a doubt amazing.
Well, in order to be a Lady of the Rose, you have to do one thing.
Floki and Gwenevere, monarchs of Artemisia, have seen the great works that Yuri and Sumayya have done for this kingdom, and at the end of this successful reign, we would recognize Sumayya as a Lady of the Rose, as well as elevate her to the rank of Countess of the Land, done this second day of March, Anno Societatis 53, being 2019, Gregorian. Floki, Konrad, Gwenevere, Rotting. Floki and Gwenevere, monarchs of Artemisia, have seen the great works that Yuri and Sumayya have done as previous rulers of the Griffin lands, and at this time would create Yuri the Yakslapper, a count of the kingdom by our hands, done this second day of March, Anno Societatis 53.
It's been a very deep honor and a tremendous privilege to follow you both as your heirs. I can't tell you about how excited and how pleased we were to work with you over the last 5 months. I can't think of many better than to follow. And we will do our very best to live up to the legacy that you've set for us.
We have some big shoes to fill with you too.
This will make you the Count of the Society for Even Anachronism.
And as you crowned your beautiful wife as Crown Princess and as Queen,
You've been the most wonderful inspiration.
For the new Count and Countess and Lady of the Rose, Vivat!
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 However, Your Excellencies, don't go anywhere yet. The rest of you all can't, but there is actually still more. A little bit of business that we finished taking care of. Oh, wait, actually, there's a little bit of business that we need to take care of before we finish taking care of the business.
From the foundations of when our great kingdom was but a principality, there were those that diligently supported the growth of what we have become and what we shall rise to. In that dawn did Thorfinn and Sarah make Pavel of Gdansk the first pillar of Artemisia, and then Victor Highgate his premier golden pillar. Their Majesties do ask for all pillars of Artemisia to now stand and show all present by whom the weight of the kingdom is so nobly borne. As our kingdom grows, so does the need for those trusted to support the kingdom. Look about you, see those that hold this kingdom on their shoulders. Their Majesties do now name Yuri and Sumayya to join them.
It's a little incredible sometimes things we overlook.
Listen well and pay heed to the words of Floki, fierce Konrad of all Artemisia, and Gwenevere, gracious Drottning. For the exemplary service and dedication to the betterment of our kingdom, it is our pleasure to honor Yuri the Yakslapper and Sumayya bint Suleiman by creating them companions of the Order of the Golden Pillar of Artemisia. Let none contest our will, as it is our right and justly done. Decreed by our word and attested to below by our hands on this second day of March, Anno Societatis 53, being 2019 in the Common Era. Floki Konrad, Gwenevere Drottning. Calligraphy and illumination was done by Mistress Jacqueline de Retinue, based on the Evangela Quatenur, circa 845 to 855.
For the newest companions of the Golden Pillar. Viva!
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 Their Majesties, call before them Robert and Leah Dispenser.
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should have mom and dad speak first. Yeah, how do we do this? The minute we stood up and won this wonderful esteemed position, both of you have always been there for me. Always been an inspiration for me. You have shown me the dream. I don't know how I can repay you for that.
There are awards that you're allowed to give, and they truly carry so much in your heart. And when you're not able to give them to just one, it makes it very hard to do anything else. So sometimes the award goes unanswered for a while because nobody wants to be in the spot where we can't do something for both. We were lucky to have heirs who went on a crazy ride with us and decided that recognition needed to happen. It doesn't matter. You are our inspiration. You are the dream. You're Queen of their courage.
Dedication to the dream is greatly admired. There are those in Artemisia who have given so much that recognition of that dedication is almost unnecessary. We, Yuri and Sumayya, wish to recognize Leah Dispenser, and we, Floki and Gwenevere, wish to recognize Robert Dispenser, and name each Gryphon of Artemisia. Your Excellency, your scroll was made by Mistress Kelwyn. Along with the text, there is a letter from her.
Any good fortune that's come our way is purely as a result of the joy of knowing all of you people, and has very little to do with asking of service, much more about just enjoying the country. Thank you.
For Robert and Leah, newest Gryphons of Artemisia, defenders of the dream. Vivat! 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 Majesties, I am told there are emissaries from on here in the presentation.
Your Majesty, our Majesties are sad that they could not be here today to witness your elevation. However, they sent some small gifts representative of the work of all of our artisans in the country.
Tell their Majesties that Artemisia looks to our cousins in Ontir as close friends and great inspiration. We have shared many members of our populace across our border. We are as good as what can. Thank you both.
Their Majesties would call before them Master Drayden, His Lordship Rook, and His Grace Konrad.
Gentlemen, we held a tournament for two of you, and Drayden and Rook, you were the victors upon the field, because only the very best fighters may defend Her Majesty. We look to you to protect her and guard her, to escort her and see that she is being treated in an honorable and respected manner at all times. You have our permission to act with swift and merciless vengeance upon those who mistreat her or are discourteous. Your Grace, normally we do a tournament for King's Champion, but as I'm King, I get to make some rules sometimes as I want. You and I have known each other for well over 20 years. You have obviously shown yourself a man of valor, respect, and admiration known worldwide. And it is my deep, deep privilege to have you stand as my champion.
Rook, you did an amazing job today. Regardless of the undead appearance, you came as victorious.
Keep fighting. That's what I said.
And in the matter of our tournament with spears, I give you this. To basically, at any event that you were attending, to wield and bloody. Master Drayden, we're so thrilled how you feel today. Thank you so much. And I look forward to bringing you in many directions to adventure.
Gentlemen, if you could take your places to protect the Queen. And your Grace,
If your Grace could wait one more moment.
come over here to protect the King. Right here. Right.
Your Grace, I'm sorry, we have a little bit further business for you at this time, and so please.
Their Majesties call before them all members of the Order of the Pelican.
We arrived here on site last night to make sure that we could set up for this event the way we liked. And there were two gentlemen here, Master Kelwyn and His Grace. And His Grace immediately went to work, decorating the hall, moving furniture, helping us get ready. This is something that he always does quietly, in his very quiet way. And but not that quiet, because it has not gone unnoticed. And as Countess Sumayya had once mentioned, that I believe, if I'm telling the story correctly, that His Grace approached her came behind her at an event and said, "Hello, my name is Duke Konrad. I'll be your lady in waiting for the day." There's no service for His Grace that is too small, that it doesn't need to be done. There's no task that does not deserve his attention, despite his great station in the society. And at Crown Tournament in the Shire of Puxiel, we will ask you at that time in evening court if it is your desire to enter this order of the Pelican, the society. Take the time to ponder this question well. This is that's 3 meetings. That's all day. So ponder wisely, take counsel, and we look forward to speaking with you again.
I will do my best.
Thank you. Please. Your brothers and sisters will take you away.
For His Grace, newest vigilant to the Order of the Pelican. Viva!
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 The Majesties would like to announce their retinue. For the members of the guard, they would just ask them to stand. The members of the guard: Drey, Raz, Enrique, Gage, Hunter, Apolonia, Nick, Rodrigo, Virgil, Rook, Ursula, Magnus, Gustav, Walter, Thorhog, Domno, and Sabine.
We have tokens for our guard members that we will get to you. They are fantastic tokens. You have no idea how lucky you are. We've had wasp beads. Wasp beads are beads that are found in excavations in Birka, Sweden, and they are used to date the sites. We know exactly what time period these beads were popular. It was early 8th century. And Her Excellency, Mistress Agnes of Whitby, has crafted each guard member a single wasp bead. I don't need to tell you, her beads are the best. They are the best. So we will get these out to you tonight. If you come to us, we can get you one. Or if not tonight, we'll get you one soon in the future. But thank you all. We task you with not only protecting us, but making sure that we are being taken care of in a way that is representative of the kingdom and the populace. And that we are not seen to be sort of scallywags and rogues scuttering about the corners of the room, making sure that we're, well, me mostly. That's mostly me. But your work's cut out for you. So we thank you all for accepting this position. And we look forward to having you with us for the next 6 months. Thank you.
So I have wonderful ladies in waiting that I would like to have stand up, much like the guards did. And Daniela, Robin, Tati'ana, Ursula, Amanda, Helena, and Andrea. And these ladies will be wearing a gold cloth with my wolf on them. So, much like the guards, you are here to basically help us keep the ship going and make sure that we are well represented and that we can share your talents with the rest of the noble.
Her Majesty would like to announce her duelists. The captain of the duelists will be Master Killian. The members of the duelists are Konrad, Don Shannon, Jathan, Hago, and Nicolina.
If you haven't seen the duelists in action yet, this is something that His Majesty and I had a great brainstorm about in our last ring. Duelists are pretty much the guys that go and pick fights for me. And also tell the great story of how what we do right here in this kingdom. I'm very proud of my rapier community, and it is my great honor to have 5 members representing me on the field. So you will see them in their cloaks, in the hand, the glove. So thank you all.
Having a reign is not easy. It does take a lot of people helping their majesties. So long as the guard, their ladies in waiting, duelists, they do have a fairly significant staff. Their court herald is their scribe is Mistress Kelwyn. Their oh wow. Wow, really? Oh, okay. Sorry, ladyship power. Their head lady in waiting. Their chancellor, Her Grace Cortland.
That's me!
Their largess coordinator, their fundraising coordinator, Her Ladyship Germaine, the captain of their guard, Eleanor. Their whiskey thane is Don Shannon. Their beer thane, Her Excellency Varda. Their thane of all noms and goodness to eat. Fun. Their law speaker, as seen already today, is Sir Fish. Their chronicler for the reign is Nicaea, and their royal liaison is His Excellency Brady. Oh.
Come forward.
See, I'm not gonna write anything anymore.
Their Majesties call before them Victus from Montana.
Lady Victus.
Lady Victus is gone. Correct. Kelwyn. Sir Leah. Her Excellency Mara. Germaine. Her Excellency Malcolm. And Tati'ana.
So I'm going to break into a little mundanity here for a moment. In 1878, in Birka, Sweden, outside of the fortress that they were excavating, they found a grave. Within this grave was found the goods of a high-status warrior. It contains some of the most weapons ever found in a grave anywhere in the Scandinavian world. It contained game pieces. It contained all the goods that a high-status warrior would need as he went to the next life. In 2017, this single body was taken out of a drawer in a dusty museum in Sweden, and it was DNA tested. This body of this high-status warrior is a woman. This body was greatly discussed with much criticism, but it has been confirmed multiple times. And I believe I'm quoting the Archaeological Journal of Cambridge University, though they cannot confirm the gender identity of the individual. This individual was a double X chromosome individual. So, we now can say with some assurity that shield-maidens, women on the battlefield, were not simply a myth or a story told in sagas, but were indeed a real thing. And we already know in our society the warriors of double X chromosome persuasion are a very real thing. And to encourage other women to participate in the martial activities, be it rapier, be it the heavy armored combat, be it thrown weapons or archery, during our first reign, we decided that we would have 9 shield maidens who would represent us and Artemisia on the field to inspire others to follow in their pursuits in the martial arts. So we have tokens. The tokens that we're presenting to you are replicas of what are called luck shields. These were small pendants that were found in Jorvik, which you may know as York, during one of their Viking digs. Sir Kian was kind enough to translate runes on there for you, and it says, I believe it says, sharp sword, good heart. And we ask you to wear these tokens in remembrance and as you represent us upon the battlefield. We value you all very much. Thank you so much for agreeing to take this position.
Thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for getting goosebumps up on my arms because I can't be out there fighting. Thank you for being the representatives of Artemisia to inspire the next generation of fighters. Look to you to point to the daughters that we have, our cousins, our aunts, anybody that is interested in fighting. We will point them to you. They're well
Kelwyn, please don't go anywhere.
For all of the Shield-maidens, viva!
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 We just wanted to keep Mistress Kelwyn. As you all know, she did exceptionally well in the ship hunt last year. In the fifth in the new world. She can't do that by remaining in Artemisia, by the way. That requires extensive travel. Recently, she had fought at Adult Swim on the East Coast, and then shortly after that, at a stray war.
Followed His Majesty around everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that you were a staunch defender of His Majesty's faith, even though you seem to have failed miserably because you bled out this morning. I'm just saying.
What are you?
But I just wanted to take a moment to get a chance to acknowledge you. I've known you for, at least. I started fighting in 89, 90. When did you start? 90, so about the same amount of time.
And I knew her from out there.
That's right.
So I've known you for a number of years.
You are a tremendous inspiration everywhere you go. You have friends in this kingdom and friends abroad. You're well known on many battlefields here and abroad. And we felt like there was something more we needed to do to acknowledge that.
Their Majesties call before them all members of the Order of the Chivalry.
Rifkin says she's sorry she got sick. She wanted to be here for you, but she was unable to. But do you know where she will be? She will be at Raptor War on August 24th here in the Barony of Arnhold when we call you forward once more after you have sat vigil, counseled with your future brothers and sister. And we at that time will ask you a question. If you would like to enter the Order of the Chivalry, and in what manner you would like to enter the Order of the Chivalry. So please take counsel and know that this is not a time to rest. You are being called, and I know that you will rise to this occasion. There are many, many, many more battles on many more distant fields for you, and they are calling right now. Please, my brothers and sister, if you will take the vigilant.
For Mistress Kelwyn, newest vigilance to the Order of the Chivalry! Viva!
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 Their Majesties would call before them Master Killian as the autocrat of the event.
Where? Please. Oh, perfect.
Thank you so much for everybody that was here today. I hope you had a marvelous time. The weather cooperated, thank God. Pretty much, anybody anybody that's able to hang out for a few minutes and help tear down and get everything situated. Artemisia is absolutely fantastic. Other events of this sort, we've literally been off site within an hour. So many hands make short work. And so if you are able to hang out for a few minutes and help break down chairs and help pull down stuff so we can get off site quick, that would be absolutely marvelous. But at the end of the day, thank you so much for everybody coming today. Because I had a marvelous time. I think everybody else had a marvelous time. And you guys are all what makes the SCA great. So thank you for coming to our
We just want to say thank you so much for such a great day. We are so lucky and so blessed in this kingdom to have a populace such as you, who do us so much honor and have been able to provide for us today. Not just to Killian and His Grace Ronan and Her Grace Claire. I know. And all of the wonderful people in their household who made today possible. If I'm missing somebody, I apologize. I am dead. I'm a little foggy in here. I've got a few worms and maggots I got to pull out later. But thank you all so much. It was a wonderful day. We really look forward to being able to come up here and do this. And I just want to say that I can't think of another group that I would have rather have had our coronation at this very barony. Thank you all.
And thanks for bringing the sunshine and the cold. It was very nice not to be in mud. So I really look forward to seeing everyone again at our summer events this year. So if you do have questions for newcomers, we're going to have a lot of fun this year. So thank you.
There being no further business before Their Majesties' court, herein closes the court of Floki and Gwenevere. Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Long live the queen!
Long live the queen!
Long live the sovereign lands of Artemisia! Viva!
Viva!